Chris, ipinakita ang tunay na kalagayan sa ngayon at sinagot ang reaksyon ng anak ng ex-boyfriend. Sa kanyang social media account, ipinakita ni Chris Aquino ang nararanasang sakit at ang kanyang paghihirap sa kanyang karamdaman. Ayon kay Chris, gusto niyang makita ng kanyang mga taghanga ang kanyang nararanasan upang magpatuloy ang mga ito sa pagdarasal para sa kanya. Dagdag pa ni Chris, nakakaranas siya ng lupus flare fever ng mahigit 2 linggo na ngayon. This is my now. I wanted you to see the pain and the struggle so that you will continue to pray. I have a lupus flare fever now. It's been more than 2 weeks. Samantala, sa isa pang post ni Chris, isa-isa nitong sinagot ang reaksyon ng anak ng kanyang ex-boyfriend na doktor. Matatandaang nag-react ang anak ng ex-boyfriend na doktor ni Chris sa sinabi na hindi umano siya minahal ng nasabing doktor. Ikwinento din ni Chris ang lahat tungkol sa ex-boyfriend. Simula na magkabutihan sila nito hanggang sa pagtulong niya dito financially noong nangailangan ito ng tulong. Nangako din si Chris na patuloy niyang tutuparin ang mga pangako sa mga anak nito at idiniin na kailanman ay hindi siya nagsinungaling. Pagtatapat din ni Chris sa kanyang realidad sa kanyang kalagayan sa ngayon, ang romantic relationship niya sa ex-boyfriend niya doktor, ang kanyang huling tsansa na magmahal. Please let my art cards tell my story. We don't always end up with the one we love. Sometimes, we don't even end up with a life partner. Life can be lonely, and being sick is a day-to-day battle. Right now, I'm not winning, but #bawal sumuko, #tuloy ang laban. I do not lie. My last post was written by still angry ex-girlfriend who had felt that even for her health care, she was unimportant and not a priority. I did pay for his services as a travel doctor. This was in May 2022. Dr. Mike Padlan wasn't the doctor who accompanied me on his flight to Houston, yet I didn't ask for a refund. After our Kuya Josh, Bim and me bout with COVID, Bim and I were COVID long haulers. Dr. Padlan did go to Houston to check on me. My mistake is that I failed to state that he flew to LA around 4 times more on his own volition. I didn't ask for him to check on me. I would just be surprised that he'd be there. Those visits weren't paid for. Nag-abono pa nga siya. Doc Mike, I apologize for not stating this in my earlier post. I am very grateful. He was the one who diagnosed my shingles. Shingles together with what was then 4 diagnosed autoimmune diseases, and another one clearly exhibiting symptoms, but still negative in my tests, plus a patient allergic to all fever reducers, including paracetamol, NSAIDs, opioids, and steroids, makes it very difficult for even the best doctors in the Philippines, Singapore, and the US to treat me for all that ails me. Dr. Padlan was by late April of 2024 already Doc Mike because we had started a friendship. This is one of my favorite moments since EGPA, a rare life-threatening form of vasculitis, scleroderma, and lupus started to have the power to control my life. After a breakup, you do get a choice what memories you will decide to keep. There's already so much fear and loneliness in life, so I choose to keep the seemingly ordinary, yet undeniably happy moments. I was sleeping soundly, still very weak, when I opened my eyes. It was the face of Doc Mike I saw, worried and concerned. Bim had gone out, and my nurse on duty was taking a break. For the first time in years, seeing a man, a doctor, watching over me, I felt safe. Ours was a different kind of courtship. Long distance relationship via WhatsApp. We were in Orange County, California, so technically, he was no longer a doctor. In him, I saw what I have been looking for. Someone I could discuss my medical issues with, my feeling of fatigue, my lack of balance, my suffering from suddenly getting dizzy, then collapsing, the significance of my blood draw results, especially my alarmingly low hemoglobin, the bones jutting out of my knee, and why had my taste bud changed. Everything by Thanksgiving of 2023 tasted very salty. I totally lost my appetite and was surviving with 4 mugs of milk a day. Doc Mike's siblings live in the Bay Area. His younger sister came to visit together with Pokemon. I'm not allowed to mention their names, who was so adorable. Doc Mike left when my two sons arrived. Kuya had a new playmate, and Bim got to experience dad duties. The boys went to Knott's Berry Farm, California Adventure, and Disneyland. It was an exhausting but fun week. Pokemon would soon be picked up by his mommy. My methotrexate chemotherapy slash immunosuppressant was already at maximum dosage, meaning my immunity was too weak to go anywhere except my doctor's clinic. I've apologized to the mommy of Pokemon. She was gracious and said, "Kalimutan na natin yon. Let's just get better." When his mommy arrived but needed rest after a long drive, I told him to please take Pokemon shopping. He was running low on clothes, needed new sneakers, and because his birthday was coming up, I whispered to Bim, "Let him choose all the toys he likes, but don't forget, tell Pokemon to choose what Lego will like." Children cannot fake happiness. He slept in between Bim and me. Kuya was beside Bim. We fit because two double beds were side by side and pushed together. Sumisiksik na si Pokemon sa akin. I felt so special. All too soon, it was time to say goodbye. Pokemon reminded me that when I got home, I'd bring him and Lego to school. I managed to fulfill that promise. He was excited that Jessica Soho is my friend. I did promise to introduce Jessica to him. That is yet unfulfilled. Meeting Lego when I got back was unfiltered joy. He talks nonstop and asks intelligent questions. He liked the Japanese flavored milk, and every visit he'd say, "Mama Chris, can I have a strawberry milk?" I'd reply, "What's the magic word?" Lego would think for a bit, then say, "Please, Mama Chris." Like me, he preferred vanilla cupcakes with milk chocolate frosting. Both Pokemon and Lego love steak and shrimp slash prawns, just like Kuya and Bim, who cooked often for Pokemon while we were in Orange County. It was just the three, Kuya, Bim, and Pokemon in Disneyland. Bim was a responsible guardian. I miss Pokemon and Lego so much. I hope they will read this. Mama Chris is very sorry for making you angry and sad because of what I posted. I was wrong in not considering the impact it would have on both of you. You both brought sunshine and laughter when I most needed it. I know I am no longer deserving to be your Mama Chris, but Even if I had known things would end up this way, except for hurting the two of you, your mommy and your Tita Judith, I would still have chosen to give loving one more attempt. I can say that because I got the chance to love you. My other favorite moments: Doc Mike cooking bulalu for us, the best I've tasted. Seeing him slicing beef perfectly, he's a surgeon after all. And me giving an impromptu cooking class on how to make Filipino-style spaghetti with Doc Mike saying, "Tama ang balita, masarap nga ang spaghetti" by Chris Aquino. What really went wrong? Many things. I honestly believed that finally I was going to have my happily ever after. I expected too much. As my autoimmune diseases multiplied, the more he retreated. After a very stressful time, when we returned home, I forgave and I fought hard for our relationship while he couldn't forget and gave up on us. Nobody should be blamed. I'm not ashamed to admit I was the one who loved and needed more. Doc Mike did have financial problems last year, but it's unjust to blame that on me. I am also not in a position to say why these hardships occurred. I only hope that those who love and wish to defend him realize this valid point. When a man needs help, what man would want a handout from his sick girlfriend? He was distraught, from what I know, August, when he and Pokemon flew home. His asthma and flu were ferocious. I offered my help, and he thanked me. When making a bank-to-bank fund transfer, you are required to say for what purpose. To set the record straight, from August 21 to August 28, 2024, I've been, upon my instructions, had funds transferred to Doc Mike's personal account from three of the banks we have placements in. It was sizable enough. That's why I want to thank Bim for his trust and generosity. Roughly half of the money labeled as for professional services rendered in preparation for flight home, and as travel doctor for flight back to the Philippines, etc., came from the joint account Bim and I share. Thank God I was wise enough to get him peso and dollar educational plans. The payouts of those plans would be parked in our joint Union Bank account. I asked Bim's permission before Alvin made the online fund transfers. Bim did not hesitate. He said, "Sure, Mama, it's good we can help." He turns 18 on April 19. My baby will be an adult. Yet even now, more often, he's much more optimistic and level-headed than me. You needed to see and read what I'm enduring. Some have told me, "Don't post pictures. You're making your followers sad." It's my life, and you should see the struggle for you to appreciate the inner strength I have because of your compassion. Hashtag tuloy ang laban, regardless how exhausting and slow the process is. We'll go through difficult times. There are days I confess to my ate that the deep bone pain, the feeling I am burning from the inside outwards, when it's so difficult to find a position that's okay for my lower back, where the bones jut out veering to the left. My ECG saw nothing wrong with my heart. As always, thank you to my cousin-in-law. cardiologist Dr. Nick Cruz. I now have 9 autoimmune disorders. For anybody, even a doctor, a very sick partner requires much sacrifice and understanding. I currently live in a residence as part of a hotel complex here in BGC, hardly exiting my safe zone bubble. It has a Dyson formaldehyde filtered cooling fan, a UV Care HEPA filter meant for an area 3 times as large. Everyone feels like they are freezing. Apart from the AC, set at 19, I have 4 tornado large room air circulators and one more tower fan. We've been staying here since we arrived in Manila, but moving out soon. Doc Mike is their medical director, and because of him, we were given an excellent long term. Before and while writing this, I still have fever. It's expected to happen often since I've been diagnosed with progressive systematic sclerosis, aka scleroderma, lupus, polymyositis, and mixed connective tissue disease, MCTD. My on and off low grade 37.8 to 38.6 fever refuses to leave. It's been overstaying for more than 2 weeks now. An update: Doc Mike and I tried to give his personal effort. In large part, I believe because of his attitude, a genuinely kind, fair-minded, God-fearing woman, and his younger sister, his favorite Leia. He brought home my favorite organic for growing kids milk, velvet cheese slices. Naiwan my Nesquik ready-to-drink high-protein strawberry milk, but my children's chewable medicine na uwi. The dosage recommended for me. Lahat na sundo nung Friday, and I'm very thankful. Horizon Organic Milk, mixed with Ensure Gold RTD vanilla flavor, is something I do my best to drink 2 times a day. My medicinal allergies. No NSAIDs. A maximum of 300 mg of paracetamol given over 24 hours through my PICC line. No steroids. No pain relievers, including opioids. And now I'm allergic even to all kinds of antibiotics. I have many food allergies as well as environmental allergies. I'm not allowed any sunlight. If there's a need to go out before sunset, it's SPF 50 and above. Beams got me, but it's not fair to expect him to always be by my side. I'm excited to meet whoever his first girlfriend will be. There's someone I really like for him, but when you push too much, it's already meddling. I am praying he will end up with someone smart, articulate, kind-hearted, pretty, loving, with a mom I'll get along with, and most of all, someone who will love my son equal to the love she has for herself. Why did I say that? Because I've experienced seeing myself through another's eyes, and that woman wasn't me. I've always been self-assured, but illnesses with minimum options to go into remission, I started losing my confidence. And I became very dependent on a man who already had too much and too many people to take care of. I would prefer to believe we really did love each other. I'm realistic enough to accept with the rate of my health is deteriorating. That relationship with Doc Mike was my last chance to love. Please notice, I spoke only for myself. I cannot speak for Doc Mike, but I do accept and understand that I love him much more than he was capable of loving me. Miguel, when I read what you wrote, instantly I reminded myself, dapat hindi pumatol ang nanay sa anak. Freedom of speech should be upheld in true democracy. I only defended my factual truth because right now for me it matters. And I refuse for my dad and mom, plus my brother in heaven, to be discussing what happened to Christina. She was accused of lying at pinabayaan na lang niya. Where's the girl who always fought in the name of honor? I took time to respond to your statements directly. Umasa pa rin ako that you didn't know everything. So your statements came from not having seen the entire picture. I have receipts. But why will I, in proving your allegations wrong, make people see who really is telling the truth? I did promise to be Mama Chris come what may. My collection of autoimmune diseases, now number 9, in chronological order based on diagnosis and confirmation. 1. Autoimmune thyroiditis. 2. Chronic spontaneous urticaria. 3. EGPA, a life-threatening form of vasculitis. 4. Systemic sclerosis / scleroderma. 5. Lupus. 6. Rheumatoid arthritis. 7. Fibromyalgia. 8. Polymyositis. 9. Mixed connective tissue disease. Please don't give up. The odds are against my survival, but I have faith in the power of prayer. Jesus healed so many. Autoimmune has no cure, but I still believe the Holy Spirit will guide my doctors. And I don't break my promises. I said I'd return for you to watch me. I am hoping to be strong enough before Mother's Day. I will be so happy thanking all of you for being #Team Chris. For Kuya and Bim, for those who show genuine concern and continue praying, I promise, #bawal sumuko, #tuloy ang laban. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell para ma-update kayo sa sunod na showbiz news.